Digital transformation is the cornerstone of the future of wealth management. Digitalization is fundamentally changing how organizations in every industry operate. The question is not whether you need to transform, it is where you need to start. Today, we will decrypt that topic with Valentina Andreeva from UNCRYPTED, a leading consulting firm in digitalization and blockchain. Valentina, thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
So, digital transformation, the buzzword that seems to be on everyone's agenda. What does it actually mean?
So I think that's actually an important point to address. So when we think about digital transformation, the focus tends to be on the digital aspect of it. So what kind of new technologies exist on the market today, like such as blockchain or artificial intelligence, and how can I apply this to my business? Whereas in reality, the focus is more on the transformation aspect itself. So how do I transform my business or parts of my business to fit my strategic objectives? And the technology part of it is more the enabler. So this seems pretty straightforward in theory, but in practice, actually, it's the other way around.
So what are the key drivers for the digital transformation in the wealth management industry?
I would say that the main driver is competitive edge. So when we speak about competitive edge, maybe 5 to 10 years ago, it was more of a nice to have, like if you want to be at the forefront of your industry. But today, like it's a must, especially in client-centered industries like wealth management. So it's more like we're seeing a lot of new players who are digital first and who have completely customer-centric business models, who are putting more and more pressure on traditional wealth managers to keep up. So some of the challenges faced today by wealth managers is how do I service this new customer base, this new generation of customers, all the while navigating the complexities of their operations side. So whether it be from regulatory pressure, so increasing so there's a higher administrative burden, or whether it's inefficient processes or legacy systems, and all of this with lower margins.
Okay, so if I understand it well, there are a lot of verticals within the financial world that can still be enhanced.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say that actually there's two main success factors. The first one is this shift from a product-centric to a customer-centric business model. So nowadays, clients expect to be at the center of the services that are offered. So they want to have really tailored services. They want more transparency. They want lower fees. So what this means in application for wealth managers, it's on the segmentation level. So the client segmentation, whereas traditionally it was done by the amount of wealth that a client has, and then this was tailored to the services that they offered. Nowadays, it's more a segmentation by customer needs, and then the different products and services that would best be matched. But I would say actually that the most important factors, so the user experience. So nowadays, actually, all of us, we have a much lower tolerance for inefficiencies. And we're seeing this with the tools that we use in our day-to-day lives. So for example, Amazon or Uber or Netflix. So where we have an excellent user experience, where it's flexible, it's intuitive, and we have a 24-hour support. So customers, I would say nowadays, expect the same level of service from their wealth managers.
Well then, based on those factors, what comes next?
We always hear it, right? So data, the importance of data. But actually, how do we make sure that this data is used efficiently? So through the correct application of user analytics, we can really get a good insight into the customer behaviors. So get a full 360-degree view of what the customer is interested in, what are their preferences, and what are their needs at the end of the day. And through this, so wealth managers can be able to offer more customized and more tailored products and services, and as a result, create better revenue models in the long term.
Thank you, Valentina. Thank you for being with us today. And thank you for exploring together the factors of digitalization in the wealth management industry. I look forward to our next discussion. Meanwhile, stay tuned for more Geneva Wealth Tech Forum videos.